Hi YouTube, Gigi here, coming to you with another video update because I did it, finish my cow. I am so very excited, guys, so excited. Thank you, one, for taking this journey with me. I've gotten so much encouragement while I was doing this. So many you can do it. So many stop giving yourself a hard time. So many tips. And just thank you for being my cheering section, my rah-rah. I loved it. So, started this, if I look on my Ravelry, I think I started it on the 15th. And just to give you some details, and I'll put all this in the box, but this is the Faux Cowl, and the pattern is by, I'm going to tell you in minute. The pattern is by Amy Keefer, and it calls for a US 4 needle, which is a little smaller than I'm accustomed to. One, it's sports weight, and as I kept telling you guys, or as I've told you a couple of times, I chose the Madeline Tosh Pashmina. So we need a feel cam because you need to be able to feel how luscious this feels. Because you know, with the Pashmina, you have a merino silk and cashmere blend. Yeah, all of that. So I'm done. I still need to cut some strings inside, but I wanted you to see the inside as well, my floats as they call them. I think I did pretty good. The pattern calls for carrying your yarn every 5 stitches. So I tried to stick with that. Some places I did a little longer, but for the most part I tried to stay within the 5 or 6 mark. I have to finish weaving in. But I am pleased with the outcome. As I was binding off, I was counting and realized I went a little wider than I was supposed to. I think I have an extra 10 to 12 maybe extra stitches on here than what the pattern calls for, but I like it. I like it. I really like it. I am super duper pleased with the outcome. So 2 new skill sets for me, if you will. So I'm titling this particular video as How to Conquer Your Fears, because when I tell you that I was completely afraid of the color work, again, I've only been knitting what, 3-4 years. You let me tell it. I can't do these things, right? That's for your experience. That's advanced, right? I showed you how I search for patterns on Ravelry. If it says it's advanced, I go the other way. That's so not me, right? In my mind. Then you had, not only was it color work, the charts. What? You want? My mind doesn't work that way. Them little blocks with the little symbols and my mind doesn't work like that. So I saw chaos. I saw no. So I just avoided. I can't tell you how many patterns that I was ready to click buy, but I saw that it was charted. I put the brakes on. Skirt. Not me. So how do you conquer your fears? Just do it. That's what I'm finding. Just do it. Between you guys, my followers, giving me hints, pointing me in the directions of tutorials that could help me with different techniques, between YouTube itself, Ravelry, the notes from other people that made it. Hell, I'm not shy. If I purchase a pattern and I have a problem with it, I will reach out to the designer. And I found in my travels that they're always very, very helpful. So I'm saying all this to say, don't let your fear stop you. Please don't. Because I can tell you I have so many regrets because of my fears to stop me from doing. You could have never told me that I would have this around my neck. And I made it. Never. Because I couldn't visualize it. Case in point, knitting, period. I learned to crochet as a kid in camp. I was probably 7 or 8 years old, right? Maybe in my mid-20s or so, I picked it up again and started making blankets and things of that nature. But for the most part, I crocheted. And if it wasn't a scarf or a blanket, because I said I couldn't, I didn't attempt to make anything else. I could if I tried, but I didn't try because I was afraid. So, get out your own head. Get out your own way. Get out your own way. But back to, isn't this cute, guys? Are you proud of me? I am. I'm so excited. I stayed up all night because I needed to get this done because I have other things that I should be working on. I tried to do that two-hand knitting. Some of it was done that way. I found I would go back to my comfort zone. I have to practice my continental knitting because my tension is very loose, therefore my stitches are loose. So if I did everything with my continental knitting or from my left hand, it wouldn't be so noticeable. But when I start one way and I try to incorporate the other, the difference is so obvious. So I'm gonna practice on that because somebody said on my Facebook page, I bet you won't do that again. And I want to say so bad, you ain't never lied. But no, I'm not. I conquer my fears. I absolutely will try color work again now that I know that it's really not that bad. And I think the other thing with color work that kind of turned me off, if you will, I hate weaving in ends. Don't tell nobody. I hate weaving in ends. So me, I'm thinking it's gonna be a million strings hanging that I have to, so the carrying, the floating is like heaven. I think I got 4 strings, the last 2 and the beginning 2 that I have to weave in. I can do that without a problem. I can do that. So again, here it is. I'm so happy. Even though I made it a little wider than what the pattern calls for, I like it. I like the way it drapes. Everything. As soon as Shelby gets out, I'll make her model. So, don't make that face. Come on.
She told me she wanted to take pictures of me. She didn't say that I was gonna have to be on camera in the video or whatever. I was posing.
The cow, baby, the cow model. Come on. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.